everybody, this is Brent Bristow for Resin Maniacs, back with you for another out-of-box review, sponsored by Michigan Toy Soldier, your one-stop shop for all your modeling needs. So today I'm going to look at a piece that I'm actually not familiar with at all. This was graciously sent to us for review by John Dennett of Moondevil Studios. And John, of course, is a great sculptor. He did Klaatu that I have here. I think Norbert did a review on that a while back. So we're going to take a look at this. This is called Deep One. It is a 1/12 scale figure from a series designed and sculpted by John called Shadows of H.P. Lovecraft. He gives you all that here on the box. This was actually sent to me in a box with some other stuff in it. So this is how it was when I pulled it out with everything else. So we're going to open it up and take a look at it. So it looks like he has everything in little individual packages, starting with the legs. Looks like some kind of little fin. Torso. Those are the arms. A head. And this looks to be the base. So I'm going to start with the base. Pull this out and take a look at it. So taking a look, I don't see anything in the way of air bubbles or any kind of seams or problems. That looks like it's pretty much ready to go. As usual, John has signed and sent a little stuff there. Always nice to see that when sculptors do that. Take a look at the legs next. A lot of detail on this, a lot of sort of scaly skin on the figure. It looks like some type of like lizard or aquatic creature. Very neat. A lot of stuff there around the backs of the legs, but I don't see any problems with it. I don't see any seams, nothing that needs to be cleaned up or anything. Looks like this is going to key in right there. It's a very nice fit. So looks like the weight wants to pull it back, so it's going to have to be attached and glued down, maybe pinned. But it fits right in there with no problems, so that's great. We'll go with the torso next. See maybe on one side, maybe a really slight seam line. It's not much of one. A little light filing will probably get rid of that. The other side looks really clean though. I'm not seeing that on the other side, so it's very faint. But it is kind of there if you look for it really closely. So it looks like this is going to fit onto the legs, just like that. Looks like a pretty good fit. You might need to do a little bit of work eliminating where that joint is so that it's not obvious, but it's not going to be too bad at all. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So try to get that a little closer so you can sort of check that out. But yeah, it looks pretty good. Where that's going to, I'll get that better, where it's actually fitting in there, so you can get an idea of how that goes. I'm seeing a little sort of slit that goes along the back there. I'm going to guess that's where this fin goes. I'll try it and see. It's either going to go on the back or on the head, so I guess I'll figure it out. Yeah, the fin looks really clean. Let's see if it fits. Oh, it does. Fits right in there. Goes right in the back, so that's great. And again, just a little bit of work sort of masking where those two parts join. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. Let's go to the head next. So it's sort of got a kind of a fish look on the face. It's kind of almost like kind of piranha teeth, so very threatening looking. It's actually very cool. Some scales. Has a little hint of sort of your creature from the Black Lagoon, but not really. But has some reminiscent qualities of it. And let's see, it looks like it's going to pop in right here, and it does. Fits in quite nicely, actually. You can see that just goes right in there. Hopefully you can see that on the video. But that pops right in. So put it on the legs here so we can get an idea of sort of the height as it goes on the base. Okay, so that gives you an idea of what this will look like. So it's not going to take up a ton of shelf space on your shelf. So that's great. And last but not least, we have the legs. Everything's looking pretty clean. There's a lot of detail on the hands, both inside and out. I'm not seeing anything that's going to require cleanup around that. So that looks great. Check the other one. Yeah, it looks about the same. So let's check these out. So this one will pop right in there. So that looks good. And the other one will pop in here, like so. So again, these are going right in. It looks like everything's keyed very well. It's just going to be a matter of, you know, sort of blending and getting rid of that line where the two parts join together. So this is a very neat kit. Like I said, I wasn't familiar with this one, but it's actually pretty neat. An original design, so you can do whatever you want with it. It's not like there's a certain way that has to be painted. So you can do whatever you want with it, be creative, do whatever kind of paint scheme you would like. And it looks like it's pretty much a complete self-contained kit. So I think I would have to recommend it, particularly if you're an H.P. Lovecraft fan. I think that you will really enjoy this one. So you should check it out. If you're interested in getting this piece, you should contact John. You can find him on his website, which is moondevilstudio.com. And you can also find him on Facebook at John Dennett's Moondevil Studio. And just send him a message, tell him you're interested in getting this piece, and I'm sure he can connect you with it. And John, this is excellent work. We appreciate you submitting your work for us to check out. So if you have any questions, just put them in the comments, and I'll be glad to answer them. And in the meantime, thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time here on Out of the Box with Resin Maniacs.